Righty, are we live? I think we're live. G'day. Howdy, everyone. Thanks for coming along to the next stream. I live. Yes, I live. Thank you, Sparkle Sauce. Lady Sparkle Sauce in the text chat tonight. So last session, we left Monarch. We've been spending a lot of time on Monarch, which is I think, probably the biggest planet in the game, which also had, like, the biggest amount of combat we've had so far. So we left Monarch. We went to Roseway, which was another part on Terra 2, the first planet that we were on. We sussed out a whole bunch of their lab experiments gone wrong, helped a few people out, and we also got some parts to reconfigure Sam, or finish Sam, our robot companion. And now he's coming along with us. We've since gone back to Monarch. Now we've been trying to do some quests in the main city of Stellar Bay. So we're going to continue doing some more quests around Stellar Bay. See if we can get the residents of Stellar Bay to play nicely with the Iconoclast, which are the guys outside of town, and not under corporate rule. This guy, Sanjar, I think is going to be pretty key to that because he's the one who controls supplies and supply lines. So we'll see what we can do with him. And then after that, we'll see what's happening with our main quest because our main story sent us here to Monarch as well. So let's get down to it. Yeah, Sparkle Sauce, nothing about those pigs on the loading screen look good. Although none of the food in any place looks particularly good. All right. Well, in the meantime, between streams, I went and cleaned up my inventory, tweaked the gear a little bit, but no major changes. Apart from I souped up my lacrosse stick here. Now it has like flame exhaust pipes coming out. But anyway, I don't do much melee. We are a space cowboy. We use lots of modified pistols. Anyway, all right, Sanjar. Before we do that, I better change the view. That's better. Alrighty, Sanjar, what's going on, man?
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Alright. Gotta go. So, I must already have... I've already forgotten what we had started. If I had to Sparkle Sauce, I would probably still favour the pig over Salt Tuna, because Salt Tuna sounds pretty gross still. Reckon. Been killed in a Stellar Bay apartment. Oh, that's right. We found someone who had been randomly killed, so we actually have a quest. Found the betting slip, that's right. So why don't we go and finish this little detective investigation, see where that leads, and we'll go from there. It's a good little warm-up exercise. Meanwhile, I'm staying hydrated. Alrighty. Get much for Sanjar yet either, so we'll suss him out shortly as well.
Hold on there, Sam. Think you got some schmutz on your chassis.
Did your SAM unit get dirty on the job? Simply initiate SAM self-cleaning mode. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, nuh-uh. You keep that nozzle to your own self.
Buddy, away we go. Murder mystery time. I can find... That's right, we're in the apartment. Are there any other clues here? Found a betting slip. So we could have gone to the bar. Isn't that where betting takes place? In the saloon or whatever? Betting slip. Isn't there one of the other guys who likes to talk about it as well? Talks about toss ball or something? I remember now. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and colour, were stuffed into this suitcase. Alright, now we've done our clue searching. Tim had a betting slip from left field tossball betting. Perhaps someone there knows what happened to him. Reckon someone does. Sam! And the turd is gone. Bam! No, that's good. Good puns. Keep the puns coming. We like some pun action over here. Oh, we haven't been in here yet. There is lots of sports screens. Lots of sports ball. Here's the mayor.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
Lie. I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you?
Mm-hmm.
But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of a good tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
We sell her our cards we find. Sparkle Sauce, I think we've been selling them just to junk vendors. I think they just form a part of treasure that you can sell to anyone, so maybe not. Anyway, let's see. Oh, we've got two things. Let's talk to her first. You said you were having trouble receiving the Tossball game transmissions.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done any good.
Graham.
All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay. Well, I found this betting slip on a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay. We gonna murder them. We'll see. Maybe. Like a bit of murder. Murder for murder. Alrighty, thank you for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Sanjar has an opinion on everything, doesn't he?
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
So are these guys going to be the problem, or are we still going to be going on a longer goose chase?
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
How the hell do I get behind there?
Watching
All the way around the other side.
Following the same tossball games?
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening to a word.
What you thinking about, Sam?
Nothing, apparently. You're not thinking about anything. Right, here's some hooligans. What's going on, guys?
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Carry on.
Okay. I don't know what's funnier to your 12-year-old mind, tossball or hooligan. To me, it's tossball. You're a tossball.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh, lovely. Oof. Well, I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Well, I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You've bullied people long enough. If you know it's good for you, you will clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Ah, so no murder for you, Sparkle Sauce, sorry. What happens if we shoot him anyway?
Sorry!
That better? How's that? We lost some reputation from the sublight, dodgy town. But, you know what? To be honest, I'm not too worried about that town. Ooh. The was it the Oxonian Gelocua? Gelocua? Anyway, special hat. Yoink. Alrighty, let's talk to Sanjar about that. Look, they were bad guys. We couldn't let them live, right? Being dicks. Yeah, I love special hats. Special hats are like what make it awesome. Quartz knows what I'm talking about. So does Grizz. All right, Sanjar.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead, but I found the people that killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
I've taken care of it. The killers are dead.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Well, maybe I could have gotten their statements if they hadn't been ready to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Thank you. He does love his paperwork. I hate paperwork. Better things to do. All right, I've got to go, Sanjar. All right, well, there's another quest knocked over. What else we got? That's the slaughterhouse thing I don't want to do. Go to the groundbreaker for the signal. Oh, yep, we'll do that later. That's also on the groundbreaker. Weapons from the void. Science weapon on the groundbreaker. So we're going to be going back to the groundbreaker soon. Here we go. This is where Sanjar wants to trip up another company that might be working on this planet. Let's go talk to Catherine, that's right. Now it's coming back to me. Oh yeah, we might find some work. Fallbrook. So let's go talk to Catherine, who I think is the chief chick at Fallbrook anyway. We'll run out of town and fast travel there.
You ever think about death, Sam?
You won't find a more highly effective nor highly efficient automechanical fine-tuned to neutralize noxious contaminants on Halcyon's market. SAM units are reliably certified at killing filth dead.
We gotta be put in this universe to do more and kill. We gotta.
Well, killing's a form of cleaning, so that's alright. Go outside. Go outside. A longer than expected loading screen. Alright, save and continue. Fast travel for the win. Alright, let's find Catherine. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
Oh.
I know.
Epic gossip.
Huh?
Nope, I don't want to talk. Not to me, anyway.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Self-sanitization needed. Alert. Self-sanitization needed.
Well, I swear a lot. Yeah, I want to know how the joke ends too, Quartz. I don't think we're going to get any closure on that one. All right, Catherine.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I haven't dealt with Clive yet.
Won't pretend I'm not disappointed. Suppose I've no choice but to be patient.
Right.
Maybe a handful of bits will spur you into quicker action.
Oh, wow. Thanks for a bonus payment. I don't think I could be bothered with that factory, though. Dan just said you might know something about a corporation operating on Monarch in secret.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I'll check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
I don't know, Courts. How much does a polar bear how much does a polar bear weigh? Man, I'm struggling with speech tonight. I'm the destroyer of words. So, Catherine. Oh, not enough these days. Ooh, damn. Enough to break the ice. Ooh, climate change. Climate change jokes. Too real. It's too real. Nice one. All right, Catherine, I took care of your drug running problem.
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
I'll take my fee for services rendered all the same, deduct it from his wages.
I'll get the full report from Nelson, and his head on an iron spike, as needed. His schemes rarely pan out, and I'm reaching the end of my benevolent understanding. This latest one... Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
We also sifted through shit, which Sparkle Sauce loved. Alright, that's enough for now. Alright, so we're going to a point to find what happened to her delivery team. I reckon it could be that Devil's Point location. Location with all the monsters. Many monsters. Good jokes in the chat this evening. Thank you. Keep it up. I like it. Devil's Point. That's it. Devil's Point. Are we going to Devil's Point? Well, let's see.
What's occupying your brain tubes today, Sam?
Not much, apparently. The big weird tree. Oof. Mantisaurs. Time to die. Yeah, we can take these on pretty easily now. Look, there's a Manta Queen.
Clean. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Yeah, suck that, stupid Manta Queen. Boom! That was easy. Much easier than previous escapades. Oh, is this the, yeah, we smushed them good. Okay, so the drop point's down there. These might be part of the team. These just marauders. Just dead marauders. Oh, they had what coming to them. We got here. Oh, Weston Sloan. That was the guy we saw from the other...
Maybe so bold?
Yeah, we saw him from the bridge like a couple episodes back. Sparkle Sauce, your mum says hi. Excellent. I say hi as well.
Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Hey, show me what you have. Probably nothing I really care about. Ah, any good weapons? New. Good armor. So, new. Alright, well, that's not worth our time. So down there. How do we get down there safely? We jump. Sparklesaurus ready for some jumps? Actually, can we go down that side safely? I don't think we can. Here we go. Oh! Ah! Oh! We made it! Bit rough on the knees, though. Oof, there's a lot of death here. Lone bridge discovered. It's because the bridge got blown up, or is that a separate thing? Trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Alright, well, let's follow up the trail of blood. We've just grabbed all the goods. A lot of thugs, plenty of thugs. Are they Catherine's thugs? Following the blood patches. Ooh, is this a cave? Yeah, it's never a good idea in real life, but, you know. Fortunately, we are mighty. I don't break my leg dropping down 2 feet in real life either, but apparently that's what happens. Ooh, smuggler tunnel. Oh, there's a landmine. I'm going to get it this time. I didn't detonate it with my face. You've seen me jump in real life. And did I break my leg? And no. How do we take these things out? Maybe we can't. Oh, that worked though. Ah! Get bad mines. I killed someone with that one. Alright, awesome. Good bugs. Is that bugs that we're getting? Oh, there's another mine. Oh yes, sprats. Little sprats. This is definitely not a party ribbon. Oh, what is that? I don't know if it's a trip wire or a hurty wire. Yep, they blow up. Well, that's gonna blow up. Ah. Mines are definitely still my weakness. Oh, man. Get that mines, get out of here. Oh, there's a few bits and pieces in here. A couple of dead sprats that we just blew up with the mine. Oink. Goddamn mines. Check them out.
Stay back.
Oh.
I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I blew them up with my face. You call those traps? I've seen nanopeels that were more dangerous.
Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway?
I don't know if he's good or bad yet. But let me take a look at your wounds, Arthur.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last sprat worst an hour ago.
Oh. So what's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Well, I would like to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Do you think... hmm. You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything.
Oh.
If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
That's why the bridge got blown up. Well, where'd the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Alrighty. Level up. Let's continue investigation. I want to put some more points into our tech stack. Science. That'll do. Now. Grab a few supplies on our way out, since they're just laying here and no one needs them. Yoink. Ooh. Gotta pick this one open. This guy doesn't care. Arthur doesn't care. Oh yeah, a few dollars. That. Ammo. Delicious salt tuna. Alright, I think we have, oh, a bit more over here. There's stashes everywhere in here. And one more. Uno más. Oink. Alright, out we go. Continue our investigation. Cover proof of corporate presence on Monarch. Arthur, you learnt that the Marauders who attacked came from a location up the hill, west of the bridge. If the Marauders found the shipments, perhaps they can lead you to the secret facility as well. I still can't blow that stupid thing up. Whee! Oh, what does this do? Up we go. Hunt down some Marauders. See what happens next. Weapons. And do some more murder. Sparkle Sauce's favorite is some murder. Righteous murder. Best kind of murder. Oh, I got some stupid swarms. Effortless, alright.
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Well done, Sam. Grass is pretty long. UDL lab.
Let's do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
Hey, here we go!
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
Oh, that wasn't good. So that the poor staff, did they get detonated? We get up there. Yep, let's do. Okay, that ladder is busted, so I'm guessing we have to go inside, do we? Oh, cool jump, Sam. Got the moves. I remember UDLs as well. Ah, such deliciousness. And sugaredness. Marauder Goon. And a ringleader. Well, this lab has definitely been overrun now. Oh, another one.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Thank you, Sam. Cleansing the world, one bad guy at a time. This way. Use the terminal. Universal Defense Logistics. Okay, so that's what it stands for. This terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with clearance. If you are reading this without clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including, but not limited to, fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and value seminars, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Okay. Research data. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in potent, mostly non-lethal crowd-controlled gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge. Transfer to external tape. Yoink. What else we got? Messages. Just reporting to let you know the lab's all set up. We found good sulfur pocket to drill into. Data's coming in. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't seem to ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us. Getting sick of expired cysty bits. Yummy. Saunders, it's supposed to smell awful. That's the point. And don't care about what Sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. Word gets out, we're going to have to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again. So you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come back to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Okay. And come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but the rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Dangerburn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. That was not particularly interesting. Lol, revoke bathroom privilege. Yeah, revoke shit on the floor it is. No, then you'll get another fine. Login credentials. Hack. Valdez wants a better title. See how he likes these. She's not going to be furious if she ever finds out this is that I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. Thunderdog. Eggs Mayhem. Skunk Parade. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. Alright, well. Shit on the fine. Things just going to keep escalating if you go down that path, Sparkle Sauce.
Okay, gone quiet.
I want my raise. Well, can we still find those people? Find a way up onto the roof. What happened on the roof? I think the team that were here are definitely all taken out by the Marauders. A weird plant. Gets us back outside. Another labby room. Why's there all this crap on the floor? The place is a mess. Floor's filthy. What's going on here? Hacking too low. I need 100 hacking to get into that. Or a keycard. Well, if we can find a keycard, we'll go into it. Keycard yet. Maybe one of the employees outside might have. No bathroom privileges, thus the mess. Alright, that could be. They kept rebelling. Ooh, no. Do we get on top? Ooh, what's this? We can hack this one. Status offline. The next person who sets off this alarm as a joke is getting lost time taken out of it. Activate alarm. Good. Chastity, if you lost your keycard again, I'm cutting your monthly fizzy tea rations in half. Few logs. Chastity, everything okay? Sorry, can't find my keycard. Who set off the alarm? You could have knocked. Help. Marauders, help. Everyone locked down. Powell, how many do you see? They're everywhere. They're everywhere! Come on, I need details. Okay, check up your ass, because I'm pretty sure you've got something lodged in there. Oh, and for the love of... Oh, so they didn't believe him? Rick and Morty's shit song on the floor plays on repeat. Oh no, now it's in my head. Get swifty. What is it now? Lost my keycard. Chastity, are you drunk? No auto. Chastity! Oh, for censored sake. To deal with this one more false alarm. Arctic's balls, are you asleep out there? Okay. Really hair this time. I'm not falling for that. Get back to work. Boy, he cried wolf. We set the alarm off, but what did that achieve? Nothing. Climb up. Sam, I need you to boost me onto the roof here, boy. Can't jump high enough to get up there. Is there another ladder around the side? Two. See what happened. I'll blow those up. Do anything useful. Alright, well, I don't think we can get up there. Can't put this ladder up. Nothing in here to get us up there. Oh, damn it. Look how it was. Dead dude turned to ash. It's actually a little bit annoying when they turn to ash because it's harder to find their bodies to loot. Restricted building. Oh.
Gosh, that's clever.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Swifty. What does this lead to? Barrier gate thing. Just the bridge right back at the very start that goes back to Cascadia. Unsealed door. What do we have down here? A whole bunch of nothing. Yep, not a lot here. Why did we need the roof? You missed it. On the roof seemed to be where some of the staff were, and then I think they got killed. Unless we can get Pavati fix the ladder. Maybe we should run back there and try that. We just... That's a bad guy. Take out these dickheads first.
Cleaning prowess. area has been sanitized.
Engage the plebs. Wipe them out. We have done so. Take any whatever little bits of loots they have. Right, let's go back that building just in case we talk to Bhavati next to the busted ladder. Sam? I don't know. The reason I want to try that is because Bhavati actually made a comment about trying to get there and help the people. Oh, I'm stuck in a... Oh, dear. There we go. Jumping is not my forte in this game. I just jumped over the stairs. Ah. Oof, well, it made that look harder than it needed to be. Leg it back up the hill. I reckon there is a way onto the roof somehow, but just haven't figured it out. Where are you, Pivati?
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
All she wants to do is talk about Junlei. So, never mind. We'll at another day. Go back to Stella Bay. Go back to Stella Bay and report on what we found, I guess. Instead of going in the town, I fast travelled to outside the town. There we go, now we're going in.
How you doing, Sam?
A lot of noise, Sam. Sanjar.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the most reliable types.
Sam, do a big error.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am.
Yes.
Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Yes.
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Come to think of it, maybe I don't...
I don't understand. Where is it?
Not so fun having someone jerk your chain, is it?
Is this about the Bolt 52? Please, I wasn't trying to mislead you. Anyway, I don't think I can handle this back and forth. I'm used to crushing disappointment, but not after having reason to hope. That makes it all considerably worse.
Oh, I can't withhold it. Alright, calm down. I've got it right here.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. I've got to go. Oh, that was not super eventful. Ooh. Maybe we can hack his computer. Summary of reporting conditions within Cellar Bay. Productivity has continued to improve. Fishery output is good. Reconciliation, don't care. Working slogans. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. MSI Saltuna, 43% more nutrient dense than leading brands. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Oh, I don't care about any of that. Who's this fella? Executive.
Big things are happening for MSI. Sanjar has a real vision for this company.
Yeah, Sanjar's a bit of a knob, though. Notes for revisions. Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you highlighted our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum. He doesn't have a flair for marketing. No, he does not. And he tends to be focused on the minor details rather than the big picture. Similar to the report that we read on him in that other place. Otto, I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spend entirely too much time staring into that terminal. Your workplace right here. Oh, no, it's too real. It's too real. It's supposed to be escaping in the games. Now, I got given some, like, fancy armor. MSI Elite Armor. 49, 39. Range weapon skills plus. Toughening. Looks cooler. I think our current armor is still more effective. What we need. Oh, well, now what have we got to do? Say. Radio free. That's the main story. We'll come back to that in a minute. First, I want to go and check in on the iconoclast. See if there's anything we can do there with Graham and Zora. Is out this way.
Thinking on my dad today. Do you miss Mr. Hawthorne, Sam?
While SAM units are mass-produced for economical purposes, the overall quantity is limited compared to other automechanical product lines, because we understand our clientele is exclusive and discerning.
I guess you probably never met him, huh? Well, that's okay. You got us. We'll be your dad now.
Yeah. We'll be Sam's dad. Annual Tossball Series. Go to Amber Heights.
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
Okay. Thanks, Sam. Very helpful. Zora.
Go take a walk, Captain.
Oh, come on.
I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Do something and overthrow Graham. Alright, let's go back to the main town then. Let's go back to Stellar Bay. Let's see what's happening in the main story and what unfolds from there. Maybe that's when we can throw a spanner in the works for Power here. Yeah, she's been against the wall for 2 months. She sleeps standing up. Like a horse. Slices, dices, cauterizers. It's your new plasma cutter today. Okay. So, what were we doing here? The information broker promised to find the location of the chemicals needed. No. Yeah, by Phineas. The problem is he hasn't delivered on the intel in time and hasn't provided an explanation. Travel to Monarch, find him, and obtain the data. That's right, because Phineas needs some special chemicals to defrost the rest of the crew on the Hope ship. Phineas contacted the broker through a well-known Monarch big game hunter named Myoka. She frequents the yacht club, so look out for her. There. Traveling overland to Stellar Bay from Cascadia is dangerous. If you rethink your decision, you can still purchase a nav key from Gladys Groundbreaker. Oh, we've come this far. Let's see what's going on in the yacht club. Hello, Miss Pinkhair.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Let's keep listening.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Yeah, we still got side quests on the Groundbroker, but only a couple, I think. But we'll figure it out later. Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet.
Huh.
And the drunkest.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
Okay, well, I'm Shade. Are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
All right, sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding.
Cost me $2 whole.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Well, I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we?
We shall.
Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats?
Brass nuts is good.
Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
He does. That's Sam. She helps me stay clean. Anyway, I'll go get those meds. Right, let's get some caffeinoid meds. Sober up. Myoka.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it.
Abigail Edwards. Wrong button.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Been asked to pick up a caffeinated supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
You don't give 5-finger discounts, Auntie?
Aren't you a naughty boy? There are no discounts here, but Auntie knows what to do with mischievous men like you.
Ooh. And what's that?
Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi about you, of course. Anyway, is there anyone else needing a pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Well, that's private.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Rather nosy, aren't you?
Now, dearie, it is my job after all.
It's for Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Okay, I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. Sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
The forgetful fellow, hey?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
And where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
It's drugs. What's the flower of enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Alright, well, I don't want to intimidate her, so I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
Dear Dolgy, but let's see what we can just... if we can just break in. We can break into that.
Muting volume now.
Side quest on side quest. No, this is side quest on main quest, actually. Stealing from this dodgy company. I don't want Nyoka to have to join this stupid company. Oh, balcony. Guessing this is the terminal where we can see the allotment, patient records, Nyoka. Liver damage, likely result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems, likely result of alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Increase allotment. Warning, approaching critical levels. Okay. There's a file here on me. Okay, not found. Data storage. Williams. Did some experiments. Mixing some more stuff that I can't be bothered with. No. Work in progress. 23,000 words. Away from Arkansas. Nope. All dark and handsome. Nope. So this the stuff that she's writing. He is sleazy. Way too many words. Rods. I can also talk to her and get some extra from her now that we've modified the records.
Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail?
Nope, we cannot. I'm not going out to the graveyard. I need to do that. And not be bothered. Come on, Nyoka, time to sober up.
You're back.
I am.
Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
Just news. I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Okay. Alright. Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
Here we go. Devil's Peak.
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
Yep.
You're more of a spelunker. Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Okay, well, Sam, go wait on the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now, buddy.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you. So, you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
We shoot everything and then run when we keep dying.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Good deal. Thanks.
Enjoy. If you're keeping Nyoka company, you'll need a few to keep up with her.
Ain't a person on this planet who can keep up with me. Wait, we are talking about a drinking contest, right?
Now what can I do for you?
Our mustache. Now we both have said mustache. How well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself.
Hey, you ought to be paying me. Without me livening up the place, y'all would be wallowing in the misery that is your sad corporate lives.
I don't mean that unkindly, Nyoka. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
You said you were not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
What happened at Amber Heights? That was a massacre.
A bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone.
Yeah.
Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Hey, why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Are there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
All right, let's go. How's my inventory looking? Not too bad. So, why don't we sell a few pieces of junk
Something else I
first?
can do for you?
Trade. Sell. 46% discount. That's not bad. We don't really use any of these, so let's get rid of all them. We have an abundance of weapons. B1. Very useful. 12, level 12. Die, assault rifle. Nope. Oof. Level 20 assault rifle. It's not bad. That's much better. Nyoka. She's got a light machine gun that is amped off its tits. Alright. Excellent. And get a helmet for you. What does this armor do? Stealth skills. We don't do much stealthing. There you go. Have some heavy armor. Get some protection. Increase your lie skill when Nyoka's in the party. Reduce footstep sounds. Or damage to creatures. Yeah. Health. Threat generated. That one. More range damage, I think. And more damage to creatures. His companion swaps and reloads faster. Ability damage. Chance to reset her ability. Ooh, let's do the reset. Dealt for a short time after performing their ability. Set on, kill, done. There we go. Now we're looking all badassy. So we're off to Devil's Peak. Speak to the information broker at Devil's Peak. This way!
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Huh.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
Okay. Let's go! Devil's Peak.
Hey, Cap, got a minute?
Ah, yes, sure. What's up?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Side quest. Side quest! Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Oh, well, okay. What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
Right. We? Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces.
Okay.
I haven't seen 2 of them in years.
and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know that they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Okay. Where is home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Stribus, that's the one. Alright, side quest. Oh, that's a whole kilometre away. Is that a place to travel to that's closer? Yes. The factory. the icky pig factory. Our mustache. Our mustache. Now we both have stead mustache. Okay, can we go this way? Or do we need to follow the road? We can run across.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
I want to shoot my way through a few nightmares. Like this. Alright, what's your move? That's a cool move.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
That is a very cool move. Alright, we like that. What do you think, Sparkle Sauce? You like it?
I can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
We ought to camp out here tonight, you know? Make a little fire, sing songs.
No. Seen the horrificness and how gross everything is? No, we would camp either on the ship or in a nice hotel room. Is she permanent option for crew or only temping? I think she can be permanent. I'm guessing. I don't actually know, but I'm guessing
Let's
she
clear
will.
this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Got down there. We have a Raptidon Colossus.
Here we go!
Alright, give him a blast with your big gun.
I am a fool! That's the last of them!
Alright, cool. That was... that was easy. Ah, Bernie's... The burners! The burners! She doing a sweary. Ah, here's the grave. Examine. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. Nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon? Is that how you pronounce it?
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Mantiqueen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Hold on, tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
That's a concerning amount of baggage you carry around.
Well, shit, I'm working on it, all right? You think I like lying awake at night? You think I like stewing on the similarity between rap screams and my friend's death throes? I'll get there. Quips from you ain't gonna help me along the way, so stow it. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Yeah, they could be dead. We were just at the UDL place, and I'm not doing a confidence that they're alive. Oh, we can't fast travel. We have to leg it. Back that way. Yep. Reload. UDL was the House of Dead. Yep, and that's where we couldn't get on the roof with the busted ladder. Yes. He helps us get up the busted ladder. Let's find out.
This is fun, isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air. Well, and sulfury, spory air.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads.
Still go on the right. And a swarm.
Kill confirmed. Plasma isn't working.
Blast it. Yeah.
Trick.
You got it, Captain. Get past that armor.
Good job, team. Make it look easy now. Oh, that's a dead scientist. Poor scientist. He is not equipped for the combats. Oh, this is messy. Dead marauders. Dead marauders is fine. It's the poor scientists I about. They are good guys at least. More danger. Anti-Queen. Blast it. Yeah.
Nice hit. I'll fix you right up. Everyone all right?
And you guys go back there. Yep, that's how we do it. Action! Where are we going? This looks like a dead end. I took a wrong turn. Oh, well, let's get whatever loots is here and make the correct turn. Whoops. You'd be on Alco too with all that death. Wow. Yep.
Here we go.
Everyone on these places has had a pretty rough time, it seems.
Don't mess with us.
Don't mess with us. Now, whopping guns.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Big summit.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Yeah, how did they?
This
Nice glasses.
station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
What marauders?
Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders ain't smart enough to be asking those. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to double tapping you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here? Are you hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Okay. How do I find other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay, well, what are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
How about I just do it all for you? I'm off. Yep, another level of side questage stacked on here. Why are we gotta... Skyrim? Oh, so, that's part of the main quest. Limited opportunities exist to scale the mountain. There is a dangerous ascending path along the western side of the peak. A safer alternative may be found in the caverns that run. C3 mercenary company is stationed southeast. Convince them to help you. No, we can just blast our way through, but we're not trying to go up there yet. We're still trying to find Nyoka's chums. So... Oh, there's some loot boxes down here. Look-see. And this side quest upon side quest is
to poke through a high-gain
confusing.
wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Well, we'll get to the tower soon. First, we help find... Where am I to be? There, is it? These are the C3 dudes. Okay. Steal from them. Doing good stuff. What's up, dudes?
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
Ostash! No, I didn't come up through caves.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will.
Yep.
We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
Dude, I don't care. Role? You can consider me the CEO of a company of one.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
There are indeed amazing barbers out here, Quartz. Everyone has hair on fleek, eyebrows on fleek, and moustaches on fleek, it would seem. Okay. I've never even heard of... No, I have heard of it, though. Joy sent me to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
Ha! Well, lucky I have a mean moustache, so I'm not too hobo-like. And?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
Dude, I am so confused as to what these guys are waffling on about. I don't even care anymore. Can't we all just get along for free? We're on the same side here, dude.
I guess we could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Yes, good choice.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
Oh, I'm going to go... How did the station end up getting overrun by marauders if you were hired to guard it?
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yes.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Okay. Who's Berthold? Is he your boss?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Why? You going to kill Berthold when he returns from the caves as well?
Space no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Make me an honorary C3 and I'll go looking for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Hey, exactly who is your client?
The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here.
Well, I don't want them to help me fight the marauders. I want to fight them myself, so let's just say we'll be going. So we have another level of side questage. Gosh. Mandibles of Doom. Somewhere in the Devil Peaks Cavern, assuming he's... So... we go down there, find him, come back, go back up through the main pass. Is that what we're doing? It's the right way? I think it is. I want to do the heavy combat main entry. Side cavern, yeah. Caverns, let's go. And this is like a pancake stack of side quests. Ooh, this is an interesting look. Terror Ray. Take all of you out. No problem. I jump down there. Oh, there's a mine. Oh, so many mines. Painted. No jumping, says Sparkle Sauce. Get the Marauder stash of loot. Maybe I don't need to jump down. Maybe I can stay on this top level. Maybe we can just go over here somewhere. Maybe we cannot. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. There's a dude. Bertold. Hello.
The hell? Look up.
Mega.
What are you doing up there?
Mega Mantiqueen. That's not good. You can take it. Yeah, blast it.
To shreds, you say? Here goes nothing.
Boom! Teamwork. No. Oh, we don't need to get up here. He came down. Because we are awesome. Big queen. Oh, balls. That was a big queen. Yo, Bertold.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one.
Oh, jeez.
Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't
Sure
seen
does.
Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do.
Hooligans.
Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Or Constance. Well, we leveled up too, so let's allocate some skills. Got some dialogue stuff. Yeah, we just want to keep buffing our dialogue and our tech. Leadership's probably kicking enough ass with that. Right. Persuasion stuff. Dialogue as a whole. Let's just stack persuasion. And apply perks. What perks we gonna get? Trading shots. Reduce their armor by 1 per hit. Stack up to be right. Reduced plasma damage. Melee damage is reduced health. Be good. Science weapon damage. We don't use any science weapons yet anyway. Steady hand. Some skill bonuses from any armor that you wear. Ooh, that's useful. And more carrying capacity. Let's boost our armor, I guess, because then that'll boost the benefits we get from skills that we get. Them. Let's go. Everybody walk this way. Ow! Yeah. Let's go back to the camp. How did we get in here? I am lost. Yeah, I went past the corridor. Just shoot a few things first. Get some experience points for shooting stuff. Yeah. Look at him run around the long way to get up here. Hey, watch this for my next trick. Oh, it's too far for Pavati to get her. I want the experience points. Yes, nice work. Kill all the bugs. Oh, there's a big one.
Covering you! Lost isn't working! Here goes nothing!
Nice. Come on, Nyoka. Work your magic. Got it. One layer cleaned out. More experience for us.
That's the last of them.
Good job, team. Okay, let's go back to their camp and try and get back on track again. Let's go meet. Hopefully Berthold has made it back to his camp. Yes, he has. Hey.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Ooh.
Then we call it even between us.
Kind of odd for a group of mercs to label themselves as a corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go get the weapons he is rewarding us with. Where was the door? There was a locked door, wasn't there? Just this. That was the parts. Flamethrower, that. We've got a better one. Earrings, jewelry. No. Oh, we can take all this now. Sentry saber. Pistol. Yeah, maybe it'll be okay after some tinkering, but I think our stuff's better. But we will take the other supplies as payment for helping us. Payment for us helping him. You knew what I meant. Alright, let's go back up the pass. Let's go across and take out all the marauders. We need to find this broker. Yes, we do, Sparkle Sauce. And we will. Yoka's quest, which is on the way anyway, she said. So let's charge on forward and take out these Marauders. Let's do the job that these guys were hired to do. Oh, scrap mechanical. And a goon.
Mess with us.
Solid kill.
Sensitive. Two down. There's a... We're just dissolving everyone we fight now because of this fire weapon.
Coming, Captain.
Down you go. Cleansed! Sam would be proud with our cleansingness. Barrel of purple. Oh. Thanks, Pavati. Everyone dissolves. Anything else up here?
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Yogi. Let's go inside. That is sealed. Go in the side entrance. See, those marauders were nothing. We didn't need no help. We did not need any help. Okay, upstairs.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
We shall.
Here they come!
Poor scary doggo. An upset Pokemon. Was it? Is it Eevee? Is Eevee that's the Pokemon that looks a bit like that? But like, this is a way more nasty version.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we'll keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Yes, we shall. We'll first sell our junk to this vending machine. That'll do for now. Open this. Didn't pick it. Memorandum, environmental controls. The new environmental controls is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it. Did you get to manage it? Don't think about testing the system out. Emergency sirens will make your ears bleed. Whatever. We just want to get upstairs. Elite troop armor. How elite? Talking. So elite. Find it. It's not bad. Bad. Consider that low. Yourself. Jockey.
Watch out!
Can't get past that arm. Next one's
Look
mine.
at us!
Simulation. I don't think I want to know what that does. This looks like it's not functioning properly.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Face to intercom where? Upstairs there. Is it over here? Let's just break this open.
You make it look so easy.
Why, thank you. Just a storeroom. Get all the things. Here it says. Where to go? Yep. In here.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Let's say nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure.
Yeah, we are.
Barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
And what's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you,
Okay.
I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
I'll see what I can do. So we'll mark that as the active core. So we get accurate markers. I think we have to go find him before we can help Nyoka.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
We are ready! Incoming side quest. Well, fortunately this side quest is where we've got to go anyway. Time to get our murder on. Hang on, we might want to first repair our gun because it's damaged. That's better. More damage. I'll be in there. Pew-pew-pew!
Okay, here we go!
Nice shot, Captain.
Oh, you guys are nothing.
Don't mess with us.
Piece of cake. I like cake. Oh, fucking getting these lockpicks, that's nice. Wink. Goes back outside. Okay. It's not where we go. Terminal. Emergency power. Oh man, I just don't care. If you want to read it, pause the video. Going that way. We need to go that way. First, let's... Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff to grab, it would seem. Environmental control. Mess around with controls. Sensors currently indicate standard deploy fire suppression. I don't think we want to do any. I think that's another way you can take out the marauders. We're just going to shoot them because we're good at shooting things. Whoop.
Here I go! No hard feelings, okay?
Yeah, I get excited by terminals when I can hack them and read something small, Sparkle Source, but not when it's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't care about. Up the stairs. Now we're getting closer. Ah, yourself. Not even worried by you guys. Maybe I need to bump up the difficulty. Put it on hard.
The last of them, I think.
Maybe we should. Oh, intercom.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Still hurry on in.
Hiram.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered.
That is a good stack.
I'll admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Alright, well, Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Alright, I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before this works, right?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
I want my raise. Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Alright. Another terminal. What does this one do? Transmission log. No outgoing missions. Begin broadcasting. Personal files. For Hiram. Dare say the future is looking bright. Sanjo and Graham are living up to their promises, and I've not interfered with their initial broadcasts. See, I can make a life here. Okay. Near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with board on my tail. So he's fleeing from the board. Well, that's good. We don't like the board. Fox it all. Those imbecilic children and their hatred of each other. Sanja and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take each other down all night, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play. What to do about it now? What to do indeed? Well, that's where we come in. Maybe. Ooh. What's in the safe? Not even stealing.
Great work.
Happy for us to take this. We shall take it as payment. It's a trap. It could be a trap. We can take it. We shall fight the trap. Just pull a lever, he says. So easy, he says.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Work. I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I will not bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit, I have grown rather fond of you.
Oh, lovely.
As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
I'm touched.
What in the void-blasted hell is that?
This cannot be good. It was a trap. That Phineas, maybe?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Okay, will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright, so we got to get a module and decide who to give it to. Maybe now Zora will do something. Hello, Fred Bell. Yes, you can send a Cyberpunk link. We are very excited for Cyberpunk. We will hopefully be streaming that in a couple of days when it's released. This game is our warm-up. So I don't think this is a side quest, Quartz. I think this is another step in the main quest. We want to find... in the module, before we do that, we want to find Nyoka's gum. Hopefully we are close to it. Alright, so we go back in here and downstairs, is it? We can talk to him.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack? And I don't see an Insta-coffee in your hand.
Ooh, so about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
No worries, Frederick. Thanks for the link. We'll check it out later. Well, the ship was pretty wild, wasn't it? Us sharing the experience of seeing it crash like that.
Is this bonding? I'm not sure I like it. Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
How did you get the scar on your chin? You can barely see it.
Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded with time. Moral of the story is, never run with scissors.
Ah. So where do you think that ship came from?
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find out what happened, sell me the info.
Who do you think I should give the module to?
I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice. Sanjar's about as deadly as a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and sistapig. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you.
Well, that was not helpful at all.
Oh, because you've been nothing but convenient since you showed up making your demands? Aside from getting my station back up and running, I mean. Which involved quite a lot of work and more blood than I expected.
Yes.
That is, I mean, I am sorry. And thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this decision yet either, Sparkle Sauce.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
No. Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends.
Ah.
I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
All right. Let's head out.
My regards to Phineas.
Okay, so we'll do that later. Let's see where we need to go to find this targeting module. And then try and figure out what we're going to do. Sparkle Sauce, you got to help me make this decision. Where do we have to go? Wow, all the way out there. What if we... Well, let's fast travel and check in on Zora to see if she's got anything to say. Then Sanjar to see if he's got anything to say. And then get the logic module. Sounds like a plan. It's like the USA election. Don't like either choice.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Duly noted, thank you. Zora!
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Is Graham going to say anything?
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
What do you plan to do with it?
Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies.
You really think the board is going to attack you?
Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon.
Before I get to that, I want to know something.
All right. The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
What do you plan to do with it?
Mount its gun.
Suppose you won't have to worry about the Raptidons anymore either.
Yes. My, how we've grown. From one disgruntled employee and his like-minded compatriots to the very movement you see before you.
Right. That was not helpful. Right. So maybe if we help these guys, then Zora will bust a move? Maybe then she'll overthrow him and be a good leader? This is tough, though. Anjar's a bit of a knob, but he seems to be trying to do good things. Most part. Who are we helping? We haven't decided yet. I'll talk to Sanjar, and then we'll go get the module. But we're gonna have to choose.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Said you were coming back to the ship? He did assume that. So Teddy Cat jumped and landed on the keyboard, did he? Well, hi Teddy. Nice to have you with us. Alright, Sanjar, what have you got to say?
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Well, cheese is delicious. I can't fault him. All right, Sanja. Could you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanja. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Well, you're good with details, but you could use someone else who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
What about Graham's second-in-command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Are you serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
Don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Yes, Sparkle Source. I think we have seen it, unless there's a more detailed review somewhere, but we'll find out in a minute. Just don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons from that ship too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Says the guy sending me to go get it.
Well, surely you don't mean that. I thought we were in this together, like a team. I'm the dashing mastermind with a head for numbers, and you're my roguish sidekick who always gets the job done. And you're just a little bit smitten with me, but won't admit it.
Ha! That is definitely not what's going on here.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the iconoclast getting it.
What's so bad about the iconoclast reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
You don't know that.
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
Yeah, see, Graham wants to wipe him out, but Zora won't. That's why we're going to get Zora to team up with him, I reckon. Alright, enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
I'll let you know when I've made progress. Well, let's...
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka?
Oh, come
Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Oh, teamwork. All right, so let's find optional find. It's between needs wants to see her employee review. Retrieve it from Cascadia. We shall. Here in Cascadia. That's the ship. This is Cascadia for you. Fast travel. Right.
I don't know
Hopefully
what
we
it
can
is,
cross the
but
bridge.
my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to... never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come ask me, all right? I ain't gonna bite.
I thought it was going to be because she was sobering up. Oh, balls, that's sealed. Can't get across there. We'll have to... Oh, and we're near hostiles, so we can't fast travel. Where are the hostiles? Out on the bridge, I think. Now we can. Let's go to the stupid ball factory, and we'll run across from there. We might be able to get them to play nicely together. Got to keep legging it. Only 300 meters. Zora is one with the wall. Maybe she's the one holding it up. Whoop, whoop, hang on.
Incoming! Nice with us.
Here's your big gun. Ha! Owned.
Everyone all right?
Nice work. Everyone is turned to ash once more. Oh, we got some Manta Queen action up here. Slap him round. I think we nearly got it already, though. Nope, you shot the wrong one. That's what happened. That's how we do it. Nice and smooth. Give me all the stuff. One hell of a track to get a report.
Nothing personal, I swear.
Oh, Pevy's so lovely. Another bunch of dickheads.
Here we go.
Get him, Pavy. Get him, Pavy. There we go.
We did it!
Yeah, we did. Yoink. Yeah, I forgot about the time magic too. Oh no, are we overburdened? We are overburdened. Time to break down some shit we don't need. A lot of swords. Who uses a sword when you've got a perfectly awesome toss ball stick? The heaviest. Flamethrower, that's low level. Gun's decent. Acid thrower, low level. Nope. Nope. That many big ass guns. Yeah, that's lightened our load a little bit for now. I'm magic for the win. Oh, balls. We need to have 100 lockpicking to get in that door. Something around the side. This is really going to test us. Oh.
You got it, Captain!
Marauders everywhere. Ooh, this looks open. Yay, a hole in the wall.
Bouncing off!
Ha. More marauders. Yes, we are pretty good at this, Pevy. Look at all these big dudes everywhere. Oh.
To shreds, you say?
I do say.
I see you there!
Where'd the robot go? Take it out already. Oh, there's so much screaming.
Everyone all right?
It broke my sound. There we go, now the sound's working again. My ears were ringing. We haven't been in here. The Raptidon over here somewhere.
Incoming!
Nope. All marauders. Man, there are marauders everywhere.
That thing crashed a long time ago. It ain't gonna fly again, so don't go getting funny ideas.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Hey, drop down without breaking a leg. Go us. Guessing there's just going to be like lots of little bits of loot. Oh, there's a safe. Break into a safe. Cool. More residents. It's the leftover remnants of a pub. Oh, vending machine. Take all of our junk. Hey.
Not even a scratch! Next one's mine!
Ah. Oh. Oh. I was shooting the wrong way. Oh, and that's all locked off. Oh. Marauders really had a solid go at this town. Ah. Well, people once, I don't know what they are now. So they're talking about the Marauders. These crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I one from my clinic office and installed in the bridge gate. The number 2613. Let's get this report and be on our way. Busted ass sign. Building here, is it? Get in there. We lockpick, that's how we get in.
You scared?
Oi.
Keep coming! Break you! Everyone all right?
Ha! That fixed him. Armor mods. Workbench. Oh, they've got the cool colours going on. What's in this terminal? Messages that we probably don't care about. Nope. Leads out to this balcony. Oh, we can go up on the roof there. Let's quickly check it since we're here. And it was a waste of time. Downstairs, get the report.
Return fire!
Vending machine. Starting to get full of junk again. Rizzo's. I don't even remember what Rizzo's does. Ah. Man, that is so much... Nah. Not care. Do care about loots though. Those, thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Alright, let's get the report off this machine. Executive review. Zora Blackwood. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Yeah, go Zora. Cecil. Who the hell is Cecil? Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at the storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. Whoops. And executive review for Zora Blackwood to external data pad. Oh, exporting it. Yep. Yeah, Cecil was too good in the stores, so they kept him in the stores. Oh, that's rude. Right. Guess we head outside. Button. Oh. Going to Amber Heights. Convince. Oh, okay. There's a chance for peace, but only if Graham is replaced as leader. Right. Now we'll get Zora off the wall. Come on, Zora. Time to make a move. Get rid of the dickhead. Save before the plot point.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight. Go take a walk, Captain.
What?
I'll find you once my head's on straight.
So I have to go and take the thing to Sanjar first. Come on, Zora. Get in the game. Yeah, Zora. This quest better not be broken. Going to ruin our fun.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Reading Zora's review. I found her review here.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. So let's see what happens if we get them to play nice. Come on, Zora. Get in the game. We need you. And we have spent so much time on this planet. Amber Heights. Can we just murder everyone otherwise? Well, I'd be tempted. Take out Graham. On Zora.
Go take a walk, Captain.
Come on!
Once my head's...
Convince MSI. Retrieve. Done. Maybe we have to get the module first. To Graham. Try talking to Graham.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Nope. Well, I guess we get the targeting module and then see what happens. Bit annoying that there's a marker on Zora. It's an optional side thing. Let's see what happens. Let's run and get the module. And then try talking to Zora. But to be honest, Zora's starting to shit me now. Gonna be the best way to get there. Go to the Terra 1. Damn button fucks. 500 meters. Oh, okay, we got a bunch of... Oh, they're just going to fight each other. So... The Iconoclast won this little skirmish. I couldn't fight them. They weren't flagged as... Oh, they're guarding the publications. place, the printing press. That's what that's about. That planet looks pretty cool. It's like another Jupiter nearby. We're going the right way? Yes, we are. Oh, that was silly. Now we're overburdened again. Oh, Mantisaurus. Come on, we can take you. No problem. Easy.
That's the last of them. Eyes up.
There's the queen. There's nowhere to sell out here, but that's okay. I'll sort that out in between streams. Yes! Smash 'em! Teamwork! Oh, there's another one. A mega. That is not the one I wanted her to hit. Oh, yes. Running out of inventory, so I immediately pick up a whole bunch of items. Fail. Right, well, we don't need all of these. Need the heavy stuff first. Don't need a hammer. Don't need that. That'll do. Deconstructed. Oh, apparently my gun needs repair. Done. Oh, that was that was sleeping. I remember when these were all difficult fights.
I'm ready for this. Score, Cap.
Thank you very much.
Get low! Get low!
Step in the acid. Alright, well here's the crashed ship. That looks like a massive cannon.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
Really? I have to go in alone? Command key. Run diagnostics. Any repairs will be averaged amongst the crew. Yeah, so they're going to charge the crew for repairs for the company ship. Supposed to get parts. Let's count up something. Start Mayday playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up. Because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Well, he was very calm about it. Pick up Cantankerous Canid targeting module. How can we convince Zora? Play nice. Jan. Sassy to the very end. Good on you, Jan. Oh, there's a red spike.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Zora, get off the damn wall. Yeah. Alright. Come on, Zora. Play ball. Oh, it's near hostiles. Fast travel yet.
I'll fix you right up. Nice one.
That's better. Now, come on. Third time's a charm. Trying to talk to Zora. Or is it fourth? I'm not sure. Oh, she's upstairs. Finally, something can happen.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it.
Yes, we
I
know.
don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora.
Finally, come on.
Save Monarch.
Come on, Zora. I believe in you. No pressure. Take this loser out. He's just trouble.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora is taken over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Oh, yeah. I do, and she's got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Sparkle Sauce wants to kill. We just kill. Do we kill him? Do we talk him down? Kill, kill, kill. Not much of a choice there, Zora.
Yeah, I had hoped. please.
Talk first, too late.
Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Watch out!
That's how it's done,
That's
Captain.
how we fucking do it.
Yeah, he was gonna cause trouble. Even if we let I don't know. Maybe we would still have to kill him, I don't know. But he's a bad guy. He's doing lots of dumb shit. You can't negotiate with crazy, righteous, or stupid. And he was both crazy and righteous.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You got the... Void, help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it?
Who? Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations.
Right.
All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Yes. I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Cool. We have progress. Have progress. Next episode. Well, I'm hoping we can finish this now in this episode. Next episode will be moving on to something else. Go to the ruins. Let's get the meeting done and dusted. Let's be done with Monarch. I'm sick of Monarch.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's a nice looking church. Oh, look, we got mixed guards, one of each. Yes. Play nicely, fellas. Oh, two sides of the room set up.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Sanjar, you have got to scale it back.
This is very hard for me.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
One, you don't have weak, Sanjar. Zor is ready to storm the city right now.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Sanjar, I did not drag my ass all the way out here for you to be splitting hairs.
So forceful. You know I love your little displays.
Oh, stop.
Perhaps I'm being hasty. After all, I'm rather good with numbers. I'm certain we can find a way to make this work.
Captain, this might really work.
Thank the Eternal. As poetic as murdering him in his sleep would have been, I'm glad we don't have to.
I'm confused. The look on your face does not match the words you just said.
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Something tells me Sanja didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you hallhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
Well, it is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Sora. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Ooh, there we go. So, mission done, hey? Finally Zora did something.
Hey.
And that's it. Ooh. Well, after all that, we are finally done with this planet Monarch. It was really tough when we first got here. We did a lot of quests. We leveled up a lot, but we finally got the factions to play nice together. I reckon that's probably the best outcome we could have hoped for. We didn't have to pick a side in the end. So all the pre-work has paid off. So, yeah, awesome. Thank you very much for coming along. Thanks for tuning into the stream, and thanks for participating in what we did. We will be continuing to play Outer Worlds a little bit longer, although we're going to switch to Cyberpunk when that's released, and we're going to be playing through that. Hopefully we get more of Outer Worlds done by then, but we'll see. But we'll always be able to come back to it and continue on afterwards. There's also some DLCs for Outer Worlds, so we'll tackle that in the future as well. But anyway, thanks for your attention. Tell your mama said hi, and we'll see you tomorrow night to do some more Outer Worlding. Thank you.
Shh.